What is up? What is up, guys? This is the Mark with the Mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Red Cyclo Inc. I'm Mark with the Mic, joined by Louis Beans.
What's up? What's up?
A lot of shit going on in the wrestling world. We have the road to Elimination Chamber. We got Elimination Chamber today. There's a lot of crazy news going on, like outside of wrestling and the whole.
Oh, the Undertaker, son.
Yeah, he signed with to the appearance at Starcast.
Hey, he got to make money on his own. I feel him. He's tired. He don't want to wrestle no more. I feel him.
Yeah, that's a big thing right there. Because Taker is like the most loyal dude ever. Honestly, I think he's doing it under the WWE brand name anyway. Like McMahon knows he had to discuss it. Yeah,
he's a good dude like that. So, but I think doing it that way, don't you make more money anyway if you do it that way, where everything comes straight to you?
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe that's probably what he's doing. You know, he got to retire at some point.
And his asking price was a lot, so they were willing to give him that much.
Yeah, I imagine Taker's just doing it to line his pockets before he, rides off into the sunset.
Yep. And then he would just be Mark Calloway.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me ask you this question: out of all the wrestlers, Undertaker, do you think he's one of those people that likes that or does not like that? Like, deep down, some wrestlers don't.
Yeah,
but
I think he likes the fans. I think because I've seen him, I actually seen him actually interact with fans, and he loves the fan base and stuff like that. But he also likes his quiet time, and he's very private with his life as well. So
okay,
I think it's a hit and miss. Maybe if it's the right price, he'll take it. He'll do it, kind of thing.
Okay, I got you.
He'd be like, fine. You give me that much money. Okay, we'll do that.
I think that's cool though. Him being in that area at that time, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's cool to see. Everything is opening up especially with the Starcade. The Starcast is gonna have a lot of fucking people.
I saw. That's pretty cool. I mean, again, I don't want to just keep going cool, but it is good to see this happening.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that at least it would be this quick that people open up this fast? I didn't think it would be this fast.
I think it was a lot of planning already as it is. They already had plans for that show, so I already knew that a lot of things would have took place easily with that because that show was already kind of in the talks already.
Okay.
They already had the show planned at that venue already, like last year.
Gotcha.
After the first All In, so they already had that plan. Them going and executing it the way they're doing it is great. Like it's good for the business, it's good for everyone around it, and stuff like that. There's a big chance that you might see something of an AEW within New York during WrestleMania time.
Oh, okay.
Because they're trying now. Scott Steiner wants to come out. Motherfucker. But yeah, it's a lot of things in that sense. But it's good. It's good. It's good for the business. It's good for everything around it. And it's not only one thing.
The other thing I think is cool is just that I think is it 2 weeks or so to the next show? It's soon.
It's in May.
It's not May. No. They did something. What? Don't they have a part in something soon though?
No.
Oh, maybe I have to look it up.
Because they're not signed. They're not doing the ROH Supercard with New Japan.
Oh, that's right. They're not.
So yeah, what they're doing is it's in May.
Weren't they advertised for that though? No, they weren't. Okay, so there was confusion about whether or not they were going to be there because they were
hoping that.
Thank you.
They were hoping that these guys would resign, but they never. Young Bucks didn't resign at all, so they weren't doing that. And then Cody didn't sign anything with New Japan or ROH, so they were planning for the Vegas show. Yeah.
Wow. Damn. Yeah.
There were talks already into it.
For that. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, so not bad.
We had Toy Fair this weekend. A lot of WWE figures were shown. A lot of pops, a lot of little figures, everything galore. Wrestling figures are very there's a huge following for wrestling figures.
This week I listened to the Dean Ambrose episode.
Yes, it was good.
Yeah, I liked it. He
I
still
like
sounded
their
like he didn't give a
podcast.
shit.
Yeah,
but I thoroughly enjoyed the episode.
yeah. I actually really listen to their podcast. I listen to every episode. That's the Major Wrestling Figure podcast by Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder.
Wait, how do
Um,
you spell his name? Because the company can't spell his name right.
Zach.
No, jeez, he's not Zach Morris. No, is he the same as Zach Morris?
Yeah,
CK
Zack. Yeah,
is Zach Morris ZACK or
he
ZACH?
spells Zach.
Oh Lord, just
Scott
get it.
Steiner just invading our show today.
Stop doing this man dirty.
Oh man, damn Scott Steiner always fucking things up. But yeah, going into that, yeah, they released new elites. They released these ultimate elites release ones that they're gonna have like multiple heads, and they're kind of going into that figure art kind of style with those figures. The first ones in that line is Ronda Rousey and Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior has like battle raged makeup face, so he has like three faces: one with the full makeup, one with
Is there
half
a
the makeup,
variant?
and one off.
Is there a variant of him just what's his name, Jim Hellwig, just with a suit,
No,
just angry? That would be just the
yeah.
best worst thing.
You know, that's actually a really rare one. Remember when he was part of the game a couple years ago? He did a commercial.
Okay.
So Mattel released a figure of that particular Ultimate Warrior in the commercial, and that
Wow.
shit's hard to get. Yeah, that shit goes for like $200-$300.
Was it released like in the same time as the game?
Yeah, I guess it was like a special thing, like you had to mail in kind of shit for it.
Wow. Man, I remember so many mail-ins I didn't do that I could have done back in the day. I think I should
Yeah,
have.
I remember
Damn.
GI Joe having a lot of them.
Yes. G.I. Joe was the number one culprit.
Yeah. But going into the toy fair, they announced so many wrestling figures. There's a big like following of wrestling figures, and the whole like the industry is crazy with the wrestling figures. From the LJNs back in the '80s to the Hasbro's, which there's some that go for a couple $1,000 and shit.
Let him breathe, dog. You gotta let him
Yeah.
breathe.
Yeah. But check out that podcast. It's a really fun podcast. They open everything too. They don't fucking care.
What did they show? What they show his room yet?
It shows collections on his Instagram.
Okay.
On Zack Ryder's Instagram and Kurt Hawkins is more like neater. His is more organized.
Okay.
Yeah, check out their stuff. Check out their YouTube channel. Same thing. Major Wrestling Pod. They actually show like in-house videos. They'll show like reviews. They'll open some old figures and show the reviews of those. It just brings back a lot of memories, especially when you were a kid and if you bought any wrestling figures. I know I had a shitload of them.
The specific story about the WCW figures and not knowing who they were.
Yeah,
like that's one that resonates with me. I remember that. Like,
yeah,
who's this guy? But why is he the same size as this figure?
yeah.
And so you have like I think they had like, didn't they have Ric Flair?
Yeah.
It was Ric Flair.
It was always four of them. It was Sting, Luger, Flair, and Sid. They always made figures of those four all the time.
So I remember the sky blue trunks of Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And I think Hogan was the WWF one that had the throwing action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I remember like just my friend had both of those. I'm like, who's this other guy?
Yeah.
As a kid, not knowing, you know what I'm saying? That's hilarious. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like all those types of memories. Damn. I had the thumb wrestlers. I remember.
Yeah, thumb wrestlers were a big thing.
I had the Sheik. What was Sheik versus? No, it was Sheik versus Junkyard Dog. What a weird. Did they ever have a feud?
Probably not that I recall.
Man, Sheik and Junkyard, whatever. I remember that. I remember the LJNs.
Yeah, LJNs I never really cared for. Like I was young, really young when they came out. So my first wrestling figures were more the Hasbro's.
Okay. Oh, can I ask? Because they mentioned these by name multiple times in that episode. What were the Bone Crunchers? Because I hear the name, but they don't really ring a bell.
So when Jack No, when Jack Pacific started making the figures, they made them a bit more scale. They're bigger scaled, but if you actually like move their joints, it kind of sounds like a broken joint.
Oh wow,
Um,
wow.
yeah, it was the first run of the Jack Pacific figures. They had those are the beginning of it.
Okay.
They ran again for a while. Those were the main wrestling figures. So right after Hasbro, Jakks Pacific took over, and they started making their own little figures. So the Bone Crushers, yeah, because the material is like their bodies were made kind of of plastic, and they had like a joint thing. So if you bend them, they sound like you're cracking a bone.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Jeez. I remember the ones. Okay, you have to refresh me. The really detailed ones that were like after, I guess after those maybe they
yeah.
came like in a black box.
Those
You
are
know
the
what I'm talking about?
yeah. Those are the classic. Those are like the last ones they did.
I remember
Um,
those.
but Jakks Pacific had the toy line for quite some time.
Hmm.
But for a while, the Bone Crushers were the main ones. Then they started going into the Titantron stuff. They were trying to
Yeah.
they started putting like a metal piece in their foot, so when you use the Titantron, the music will hit.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And then they started doing the
I remember the
Titantrons were more detailed. They had they were more plastic. They had more details to it. The Bone Crushers didn't really have anything. They just moved their arms and shit, and you can move their arms a little bit, and that's where you hear the
hmm.
crunching of it.
Okay.
But they were weird figures. They didn't really look like the guys. Some of them didn't look that great. Some of them actually looked really good. Some of them looked terrible.
Did
But like
Triple H have?
they recycled a lot of parts to make these figures too. So they would be
Oh,
like, "Fuck, you make see Vader, and Vader will have like freaking like he had someone's legs. I think he had Savio Vega's legs or some shit. So he looked
okay.
really skinny for some reason.
Okay.
And Vader's a big guy, and yeah, look
Wow.
them up. Yeah,
All right.
if you
All right.
when you see them, you're gonna recognize them. Be like,
Okay.
okay, I remember them
Got you. Yeah.
because
One of
those
my,
were the main toys for the wall for a while.
okay. They but see, I will say I wasn't exactly a fan of the Jax figures. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I think that's why I didn't have as many.
yeah,
Because
they
at that
were
time
good looking.
that was around the time Marvel was starting to get into the Legend stuff.
Yeah,
So I was like, well, look at these, and they cost at the time they were cheap.
yeah,
Like Marvel Legends were like, I remember you can get them for like $6.99, like at the cheapest. Like I mean, before they hit the dirt. You ever remember like Toys R Us would have those fire? I guess they were fire sales.
yeah.
It would be like $2 a figure, and it was
Yep.
like a bunch of beasts. And I'm like, God damn it, I already have beasts. And but I remember here. Okay, here's the one collector thing that I ever had. I ever came in contact with. I saw the Ball Bishop variant, and I left it. And I
Oh
was
damn.
so mad because I was on a budget of I'm not getting so many figures, and I bought a bunch of stuff, and I saw him, and I left it, and I
Damn.
felt so bad. I also saw was it the variant of Iron Fist? It was the red one.
Yeah.
The variant, yeah, I saw that too. Those are the only two rare variants I saw.
I had I think two
In my
variants. I had the Phoenix variant because I
that one.
got and I had I think it was actually I can't even remember. But it was in the Deadpool series. The one with Deadpool. Like I got like two of those Deadpools.
Was it okay? I remember I have one that's like way before the movie.
Yeah.
But wasn't it like a realistic looking Deadpool?
No, there was a Marvel Legend one. It came with Dupe. Remember Dupe, the green
No,
character from X Force or X
no,
Factor? Yeah,
no, I
yeah, he
don't.
came with Dupe, and he was that was the first time they released Deadpool on the X Men Legends.
So okay, fast forward later. There was a series or let me clarify. Was that also the series with the Punisher and Captain America?
No, that was later.
There was a Deadpool that came with that series.
Yeah,
It was like a more realistic one. I always wondered why, and that was way before the movie.
yeah. I don't know.
Ah,
All
man,
right,
man, rabbit
back in
holes.
subject. Back into wrestling.
Oh, major.
So we got Elimination Chamber. We could do our little predictions right now. Then we talk about the week of wrestling.
Yes.
All right, so Elimination Chamber is today. Yay, we got a pay-per-view today.
Get 'em. And it's a good one. Good, rare one where people get slammed against metal.
Right?
Oh, man. Who do you think is going to go through the bubble or the tubes this week?
The
Today?
tube. I feel like a lot of the big spots is going to be in the women's match.
Okay. But who do you think is going to be the one to put somebody through the thing?
Nia Jax is going to go through it.
Good choice. Good choice. All right. But
or Tamina. You know what? I feel Tamina's going to go through it because no one really cares about Tamina. Tamina's just there. She's just an angry face.
That said, okay, let's get into a prediction because I got something to say about them.
All right, so let's start with one of the matches. Trying to find the list. All right, Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman in no DQ match.
Is that a part of the pay-per-view or pre-show?
No, it's part of the pay-per-view. Okay, let's do the kickoff. Kickoff match, which I feel like should be in the main show. Buddy Murphy versus Tozawa for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh yeah. See, this one I don't know. Tozawa's been doing pretty good, and
Buddy is holding it to Mania.
Oh, you know how we feel about Buddy. Buddy's the man. But I was just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if Tozawa won. But I feel like Buddy's gonna win this one.
I liked it to what Tozawa's actually promo.
I like a lot of his stuff now. Like he's got a different type of charisma going on than he had before.
Yeah.
You know? So and he's good. So he took a hell of a beat last week though.
Yeah.
Not last week, the week before.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Like I'm already hoping it's a good match. I think it could be like one of the top ones in the card. Usually the cruiserweights do deliver in that sense. So
I could definitely see that.
I got Buddy keeping the belt.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So now on the main card, we're going Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. No DQ match.
I think realistically, Braun Strowman is just gonna beat the hell out of this guy, but he might cheat. Baron Corbin might cheat. I mean, there's no really cheating in it. No DQ matches there, so
yeah.
Fair game.
I have a feeling this guy probably helped Corbin win.
McIntyre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think he has a match on the card.
Oh, wow.
That's a shame. I thought he was going to fight like Kurt Angle or something.
That's true. Yeah.
But I know they building Kurt Angle to have one last match, so he's doing his little thing here and there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I have. You know what? I have Baron Corbin winning.
Yeah, I feel something's gonna happen.
I'm tired of Baron Strowman. I'm very disappointed in how they've been booking him, and I'm done with him. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm agreeing. Like he's not really doing anything. He's just another guy that just keeps getting jumped now. You know.
Yeah. So it's coming to a point that I'm just like, I don't.
But he's not going anywhere. It's just, what's he doing?
Yep. So after WrestleMania, it's gonna be a big superstar shakeup. So we'll see if they actually change things after that.
Well, we got 2 more months to go. Yeah.
Next match, Intercontinental Championship match: Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush versus Finn Balor in a handicap match.
This might low key be my match of the night because this Lio Rush is a hidden wild card.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like Bobby Lashley, but Lio Rush can make this really entertaining. So
yeah, I think so too. I think it would be a fun match.
And it looks like him and Finn Balor got a little bit of chemistry from what they've been going on this past few weeks. So all right.
I will give Balor the belt, so I'm gonna go with Balor.
I would love it. That's what I want to win. I want Finn Balor to win.
He's gonna pin Leo.
Okay.
I think that's the only reason why he's in the match.
Okay.
To get pinned.
I like that.
Next match, SmackDown Tag Team Championships: The Miz and Shane McMahon versus the Usos.
I think The Miz and Shane McMahon are gonna win.
Yeah. I
swear.
So.
But Can I
Yeah,
just say? Can I just say I was thoroughly entertained last week.
yeah,
The promo between them and the Usos, the whole segment,
yeah,
I loved it. I loved it.
yeah. It was really
Miz is
good.
hilarious. Miz is
Then he got in
hilarious.
trouble.
Hmm.
Then
Miz
he
got
got
in
in
trouble.
trouble.
Oh, I can't.
No, Jimmy Uso. He got
Oh, yeah. Oh, that
arrested.
was really got in trouble.
Yeah, he got arrested. He almost tried to fight a cop.
What did he do? Talk about his wife?
Well, his wife is out, and I think he was drinking. The report said he was drinking, and he came out and he started talking shit to the cop, and then the cop was about to take a taser out, and he was like, "All right, chill out."
That's funny. Well, that seems so erratic, though. Come
Yeah.
on, what's going on?
That's not the first time, so
Oh, really? Yeah.
uh,
All right.
I
Well,
hope something is fine. A lot of people are rumors. Oh, they're trying to get fired and like that. Why would you try to get fired? I don't
yeah,
know.
please do that.
I don't like shit like that. Like, oh, they're trying to get fired. Like, why would they get fired? What? They can't wrestle for 6 months. It's a clause on the contract anyway. So even if you get fired or not, you're still under that contract.
Yeah, so like I didn't even hear that either, but I just thought like, oh, I didn't know it was an actual real event that happened. I just
Yeah, he got arrested this week.
wow. So what's that?
Um,
There's not gonna be a match?
no, he's gonna be he's released and all.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a match, but now I don't think they're gonna give the belts to Usos. I thought the Usos were gonna walk into WrestleMania as champs.
Oh man. I mean, there's one more pay-per-view though, right?
Yeah, this Fastlane.
So that's why I'm thinking this they're not gonna win anyway.
Yeah,
I still think there's gonna be some weird type of thing building up. I still think this is all gonna end up leading to Daniel Bryan and The Miz. I'm just saying.
yeah,
Some weird twisted way gonna
yeah.
happen.
So I have Miz and Shane winning.
Yeah, me too.
Next match, Raw Women's Championship: Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott.
I want Ruby Riott to win. That's
Me
it.
too. I really want Ruby to win.
But yes, I would love for her to win. Please let Charlotte make her win. Thank you.
Yes, that'd be great.
Don't let her get disqualified, please. No, don't let Charlotte get Ruby Riott disqualified or vice versa. No, please. I want her to win.
Yeah,
Take that belt.
that'd be a good match too. I like Ruby.
It has the potential to be a great match. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope it's a match though.
Oh wait, you mean Charlotte versus Ruby? That'd be an awesome match.
Yeah, we've seen them before.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fought on SmackDown.
So I'm just saying that'd be a great WrestleMania match. My preferred match. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about Ronda.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go for Wanda, so I'm going for Ruby.
Mm-hmm.
Match, Elimination Chamber match to crown the first women's tag team championships. You got Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. You got Carmella and Naomi. You got Nia Jax and Tamina. You have Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. You got the Iconics, and you got Bayley and Sasha.
Okay, so let me just say, I think Nia Jax is gonna win. I just have that feeling.
So
I really do.
Yeah, I really don't want.
Because I think there's gonna be something between her and Alexa Bliss.
Yeah,
I really do. And then Alexa's gonna end up champion.
I think Alexa is going babyface.
But I think that's probably how it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
that's my prediction. Anyway, but like all these teams, like I don't know, anybody can really theoretically, anybody can win.
My people that I kind of want to win is the Iconics. I just want them to win.
See that?
I like them that they're the only ones that are actually like a real tag team. They work as a tag team. They always worked as a tag team. Everyone else is kind of put together. They've worked as a tag team since NXT. So I want them to win it.
Well, I still do like Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
I don't think they're gonna win it just yet because I think Mandy's gonna go for a singles title more than
you think so?
Yeah, I think Asuka don't have an opponent.
You think Mandy Rose is gonna go for?
I think that's gonna happen.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even think about it. Okay.
That's the one that they're pushing on SmackDown.
All right, I see that.
I will want Sasha and Bailey to really win this because again, they've been forced over 2 years of them being tag
Yeah,
teams.
all that bullshit. Yeah.
So at least they have a final goal and they can actually finally win the belts. And
Mm-hmm.
they could lose it the next day. Just at least let them be the first champions.
Stop doing that to Sasha. Stop it. Don't you joke like that. Oh,
Oh man.
but
But
yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
I want
All
Sasha
that,
and Bailey to win.
all that shit they had to endure. Yeah, I would love for them to win. What a
The doctor,
payoff.
yeah, this will be the forgiveness of Dr. Shelby shit.
Oh my god, what an awful thing I had to witness. See, okay, see, this is what I'm talking about when people don't take into account the history of the things that happen before
Yeah,
you get the ratings dropping. I
yeah,
think all that dumb shit turned people off, and it just was a gradual decline because of that dumb shit. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I agree.
That when the ratings dip is because you put out so much bad content beforehand that people are just like, I'm not even gonna give this a chance anymore. So they look and they see another match that's like, they look and they see the Revival lose again and go, do I really want to watch this? But then they win. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And hopefully Bailey and Sasha win, and this can make everything okay. Right?
Yes, I hope that they win. Nia Jax, I predict Nia Jax going to the chamber.
I see it. She's the big one.
Or
That can
her
take it.
rolling herself into it.
Yeah, somebody jumps out of the way. She tries to mash Sasha or something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
see that happening. Because I think she's the only one that's big enough to go through it, like able to break it down.
Well, see,
Because the
that's
other
why
ones are light
I
as
also thought
hell
Emmanuel
and can't.
might spear somebody through. I'm just saying.
Like I said, like I think the only one that's like big enough to actually like tick down. Because even the guys had trouble fucking breaking that damn thing.
I don't know, man. The way Edge be flying through it was kind of
Yeah,
funny.
but he goes full force into that shit.
It is kind of funny.
Yeah.
They started showing those on the social media lately. Like, it's funny.
Yeah, so I predict that. I think also Tamina will probably go through one. I think she'll probably be the sacrificial one to go directly through it. I don't know.
I think but I have a feeling that that Nia Jax is gonna win the match. I really do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sasha Bailey just because it's about fucking time. Just give it to them.
We'll see.
Let's give it to them. Main event, I think should be in the main event because the WWE title hasn't been in the main event in a while. So I think this should be the time that it be a main event.
Mm-hmm.
WWE Championship match: The New Day and Bryan versus AJ Styles versus Jeff Hardy versus Kofi Kingston. He took pretty much Mustafa Ali's spot versus Randy Orton versus Samoa Joe.
I mean, in a dream scenario, Kofi Kingston wins this match.
You know what? There is time that you could give the belt to Kofi, have him have a celebration, and you can have him lose it at Fastlane.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine as long as he gets the match. He got declared as WWE champion. He has his own side plate. Be good.
Or listen, I'll tell you this. I will sacrifice the Miz for Kofi.
Yeah,
at WrestleMania, if you can find a way to.
You know what? It works out. Like I think Daniel Bryan and the New Day whole thing works perfectly against each other.
Yeah,
they're everything Daniel Bryan fucking talks about that he hates. And New Day does a lot of shit to piss him off as well.
Oh man, Biggie and that meat. I'm just saying.
Oh man. So I think that rivalry could be really something if they actually really go with it because they both could balance each other on the mic as well.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see Kofi Kingston win it. I think that celebration between the New Day and him will be amazing after he wins.
Oh,
if they let him hold it to WrestleMania, that entrance of New Day is going to be epic. So there's a lot of things I want to see at that.
I'm just gonna say this because I know somebody with real hate in their heart's gonna say it. I don't give a shit if it is Black History Month. I'll take it. Yeah. I'm just saying. Give me Kofi with the belt. Come on.
That's the only one he needs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just.
He won every other belt.
That felt good. The prospect of this past week.
Yeah.
That match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I know for a fact what he did was pretty much what Mustafa Ali was supposed to do.
Yeah.
And now Kofi's on that spot. You know what? Give him that one title. Yeah. Let him win it. I think if Kofi wins this, I'll believe in a lot of things. I won't second guess WWE anymore with a lot of things.
But I would just also put it this way: we all love Kofi, so why wouldn't it be a good thing? There's no downside.
Exactly.
But we think his story is going to be less serious because he's what Kofi Kingston. That's in the New Day. It doesn't matter. Their side stories are still the most entertaining. So
exactly.
Come on.
And we're gonna have a 3-man champion.
Yeah.
My big thing is like this is the one thing everyone's like, oh yeah, so he will finally leave New Day. Yeah, he ain't gonna break up with New Day. New Day is New Day. I was like, you don't know how much followers they got off of Up Up Down Down because of them three. They all together with that. So they're not gonna sacrifice that anymore as well. But I think Kofi winning this will be a big win. I think the celebration would be him, like him, the New Day running to him for when he won the title. I think that would be an epic moment. That would be something you could share for many years because this guy did everything in WWE, and that's the only thing that's been he hasn't touched was the WWE title.
And he's more than qualified.
Yes.
So yeah.
And he showed it on Thursday. Yes. God damn. No, on Tuesday.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. That was my match of the week because Kofi fucking surprised the shit out of me. He was fucking great. Yeah, I got Kofi winning that. Let's go. So. Positive. We want Kofi. We all want Kofi. We know you, Jeff. You had the title. Let's Kofi. It's Kofi's time.
It's Kofi's time. Yes.
Or you know what? I also take Joe.
Yeah.
But like if someone doesn't win this, if someone to win this match, I want Kofi to win it. If not, I'd rather keep Daniel Bryan with the title. Yeah. I think his run has been great, and they also changed the whole belt for him. So yeah.
But I mean, listen, I like that. We just said all that about Kofi, but we could say the same thing about Joe.
Yeah.
And the fact that Daniel Bryan has so much history that he can put with both of those guys means like it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's going to be stuff after this one. If Joe wins, we're going to get amazing promos from Joe and Daniel Bryan against each other. So that'd be even good. So yeah.
I like what it could be. There's a lot of potential of a lot of good rivalries there. I like Joe, but I don't think they're gonna do like a heel versus heel for Mania.
I think Joe's like the only one who could really pull it off gracefully though. At this point,
I think they're too stuck in there that way. Like they're not gonna put a heel versus heel for Mania.
If Kofi wins, that means they're not stuck in their way.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of things. Yeah, it's a lot. It could be a lot of things, but yeah, those two are the ones that I wouldn't mind see winning. If not, I'd rather see Daniel Bryan retain.
Yes, but I also will say the prospect of having Mustafa Ali having won, I think was awesome.
Yeah.
So, we're for Kofi, but if in a different world Mustafa Ali wasn't, all beat up, and he was in the match, I would want him to win.
I think the fact that Kofi got the spotlight for that Tuesday really helped him. Like, all right, I could see why he's gonna be for this title too. Yeah. And I like the fact that New Day always said that they're gonna bust their ass until Kofi win the WWE Championship. That's something I loved about them. They were very selfless with each other.
Yeah, and that's why they're so popular because it's just positivity, man. It's spreading it out there.
Yes. So Weekend Wrestling. There's a lot of good stuff this week.
Yeah.
Kofi's doing an hour into SmackDown was amazing.
Yes.
We got some crazy stuff from NXT. Ricochet versus Adam Cole was amazing.
Totally different match too.
That tag team match was really good with the Street Profits and Humberto and
yes, I agree.
Something Irving.
He's
good.
He's good. A performance. So, have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen him like doing his finishers, like backflip and shit. And he looks really good doing it. Like he has potential. He just landed really bad on his neck, and I think that was the only thing that he did bad.
The Street Profits match, yeah.
But that match was really good. They're using that big blockbuster as their finisher now.
Well, do you remember what we said about it? Like, I
Yeah,
don't know. Although, shout outs to them doing it. What was it at some event when he did it into the crowd?
yeah,
But
that
you know,
was
it was
actually pretty
wrestlers,
cool.
so you know that. But like, that was cool.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, we had those. NXT UK was interesting. It was one of the pre-taped WWE Access ones, but it was still a fun show. They announced that we're gonna get Cassius Ohno versus Walter in 2 weeks.
Oh wow! Can't wait for that. Also, yeah. Well, don't forget NXT also said we got an amazing match coming up this week, which will
Yeah,
be freaking Johnny Wrestling versus no Johnny Badass,
Johnny
Johnny
Bad,
Champion
Johnny
versus
Champion.
Velveteen Dream for the North American title.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's
New
gonna
match.
change hands again.
You think so?
I think it's gonna change hands again.
Okay. All right.
Again, like I think the storyline between Ciampa and Gargano's is still
It's not over.
rolling, and I have a feeling by WrestleMania is gonna be Gargano and Ciampa for that title.
That's how it ends, huh?
Yeah,
That's how it ends. Okay. That's how it has to end. I
so
like
one
that.
of them, yeah, someone gonna die.
Oh shit. Yeah, I like that. So
Yeah, so you got Velveteen Dream versus Johnny Gargano. So it's gonna be an interesting match.
yeah.
What else? Raw was okay. Like I liked Ambrose. Ambrose been actually very entertaining. They're
Oh,
actually
yeah.
kind of trying their best to keep him.
This week you said something nice to Seth, right?
Yeah, he just said slay the beast.
Yeah. They had a little cool moment. I was like, oh, all right. Not all bad.
I think that's where they should work him. Like if they was not gonna let him go serious as a heel with him like the way he does it, then you should have just kept him as a baby. He was probably one of your best ones.
Yeah, this is true. I feel like that might be the direction he's slowly going in anyway, you know?
Yeah, because there honestly there's no plans for him at WrestleMania unless I actually would take him versus Triple H.
Okay.
It could be something that it built up and then he got tired and attacked Triple H and you could build a match right there.
Nice.
It'd be interesting.
Imagine it's him versus Vince.
That'd be funny.
No, him versus Triple H and Vince. Handicap match. There you go.
Oh man, I don't even think Vince McMahon could wrestle anymore.
Of course not. I'm just saying. You know how it would be. He'd just be up on that apron.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what else happened on Raw? Because I know there was. Well, we did get some more interaction with. Like I'm saying, the revival.
Yes, we got a great, amazing tag match, and new tag champs.
Yeah, long time in the making, man. Long time.
But I thought the match was incredible. I honestly wish that actually closed up the show.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
I really did wish. I didn't like that ending of Raw.
Like, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I knew that was gonna happen, and it was dumb.
Yeah, but I don't know who that was for. Because it was predictable. We know its storyline.
Yeah.
But like, who was that for? Just to do like, couldn't have did it a different way?
You know? It could have been. I think it could have been done a different way. There's also a pay-per-view between Mania and Elimination Chamber, so I have a feeling you're gonna get Becky versus Charlotte for that spot at WrestleMania.
Like, yeah. So you know, obviously, as of now, we know it's not set in stone. You know, for TV purposes, quote unquote TV. We know the storyline. But they know what's up. Becky's not really suspended for 60 days. But damn, people are really. I mean, maybe that's a credit to the storytelling that people are really getting. Heated.
One thing I like about it is the fact that they're attacking each other at like house shows.
Oh shit!
To build their story, I like the fact that I don't mind where they're going with it, but how they executed it was bad on Raw, and I think that's my little problem with it.
I do like Vince McMahon saying, "You're not the man, I'm the man." That's pretty good. Yeah, I like.
But McMahon's doing his regular shit, and I think that's something that could easily be worked into. They're doing the Austin thing with Becky Lynch, and that's perfectly fine. But you have to make it feel natural. That don't make it feel.
Yeah,
And that's my problem with it. Like, don't make it feel forced. Make it feel natural. Becky is already a very natural promo. Let her be. If not, you're gonna force it, and it's gonna turn. It's gonna turn.
Mm-hmm. And don't just do things for no reason, because now they have her and Ronda on the same side, and it's just like, what?
Yeah, and
But
then
they, in the story wise, in the actual social media world, they're not even friends. So
yeah,
why would you even try to force them like that on screen? You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like,
because they're baby faces, so baby faces team up.
I didn't see that's what you were talking about. Them
See,
stuck
this
in their
is
old
my
ways.
thing. This is my thing. If they would have did that, that would have been all cool. And then in the end, Becky punches her back of the head.
Exactly.
That's how I would have
But
done
see,
it.
that's how Becky would have done it. But you
That's
know
how
how.
Austin would have done it. He would have teamed up with you back for everyone else, and then he'll Stone Cold Stunning your ass in the end.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Right.
way you got to do it. You got to make her that badass. You can't make her soft in that sense, and that's kind of making her look soft. Lucky that was not televised though.
Oh, really? What, the fight between her and Charlotte?
The ending of Raw, like after the ending of Raw, the Riot Squad came to attack Becky and
Oh,
Ronda
really?
Rousey, and they did a standoff.
Oh, I didn't
So
see
when
that.
you do things like that kind of annoys me. Like I was saying, if they're gonna do something like that, like in the end, one of them has to attack each other.
Okay.
They all help each other. Yeah, yeah. Punch in the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
Like I that's something that I feel it's lost. Like there's a lot of the ways you could do things to make it feel realistic, make it feel natural. Like I know wrestling is wrestling. Wrestling is fake to an extent, but it's scripted. It's scripted stuff.
It's theater.
It's theater. It's a glorified stunt show.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Mm-hmm.
I always. If someone wants to, oh, wrestling, no, it's a glorified stunt show. People get hurt. People fucking take bumps. There's a lot of things they do that you cannot do. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
but going into being a person that reads comics, reads books, I'm into stories, and you want a story to feel natural, and that's a way to do it. Like if they doing a stand, like if you're actually going to televise that standoff with Ronda and Becky, which I feel like they're going to do this week because they did test it out and it got a big ovation. I
Okay.
think they're going to do that shit this week. Watch if they do that shit Monday, I won't be surprised if they do it Monday. But
Yeah.
I do like I want Becky to still have that badass moment as well. So yeah, I'll help you out, but fuck you. I still don't like you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's
And
none of that.
that's the way it should be.
And I think it's clear they want to do this somehow in a traditional way that they've done it. They've already started it with the Charlotte thing. They could have did something else completely. I still think.
So my thing is, I think more people want to see Ronda versus Becky more than Ronda, Becky, Charlotte.
I think that's what it was. I thought that was the original idea anyway.
The original
I
idea was
didn't know it
Charlotte
was
and
a
Becky.
three-way. Really?
The original idea was Charlotte and Becky, and then no one expected Becky to really start getting the crowd behind her like that.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was always Ronda.
Becky was never in the picture.
So wait, Ronda. You said
Ronda
it
was
was
in the
Becca.
picture.
So in the beginning, it was Ronda and Charlotte.
The original when Ronda signed and when they started using her as a wrestler,
Yeah.
the original plan for this WrestleMania was Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey.
Okay.
That was in written stone for the beginning.
Okay.
Then Becky started getting her momentum. She started the main character and started changing the whole women's division in that sense, getting more eyes on the women's division.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh shit, Charlotte and Ronda don't make sense no more. It should be Becky versus Ronda.
Yeah.
And that's what the fans want. That's what everyone wants to see is Ronda, Becky, one-on-one. They don't want to see a three-way. The three-way is be fine because it'll keep the reason why they want to do a triple threat is to keep Ronda safe. So Ronda's not going to take a pin or the submission. I think it would be Charlotte that will take the pin.
I think that's the problem, though, is that they're too much of the traditional into the story. That's the thing that sucks.
I think the bad thing is undefeated streaks. You have to end them.
Or you have to end them in a grand fashion.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So like I feel like the way that Oscar was done, it was a plus and a minus. Yes, it
yeah.
was at WrestleMania in a highlighted match, but I also think I still don't think that was the time.
I don't think that was the time or the match. And honestly, I didn't like that match.
Me neither.
I
It
was
wasn't
disappointed with that
my
match.
favorite Charlotte match or my favorite Oscar match, but I
Yeah,
understand why it was significant in the moment,
yeah. No, I
you know?
understand that. My
But
thing with that match was one, Asuka tapped so fast. Without even leg work being done to her, she fucking tapped. That really
mhm.
bothers me.
Yeah, I
When
remember that.
Yes, that really fucking bothers me when you do things like that.
Yes.
And then also you kind of just destroyed her character, like this badass fucking crazy Japanese lady, and then all of a sudden she taps for no reason.
Hmm.
That really bothered
And
me. I wish
that's not how we know her because she's never tapped like that.
no,
Like
you're
no.
gonna earn the fucking tap.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's something that really bothered me with that. And honestly, where's Asuka in this situation? You got Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte. There's
Mhm.
another title that's not even being looked at, which supposedly they're supposed to be equal titles.
Yes. That's what they always tell you.
But yeah, and Asuka don't have an opponent right now. But then again, we have Fastlane. But then they're doing the same shit that they did with Shinsuke Nakamura. He won the U.S. title. You didn't even see him on TV. At least have her have matches on TV.
Yeah, I don't get why she's not just destroying people. What's going on?
She should be destroying people. I'm the champion.
Yes.
You want this? I'll kick your ass.
Mm-hmm.
Simple
Mm-hmm.
as that. There's a lot of things that is so simple to do. They just don't do it.
This is true.
And it's annoying. It gets annoying really fast. It's like, really? You have so many people. And this is the thing. You have a lot of people, but they all need time as well. You have to not have focal points. Or one episode be based on tags and women's. Then the next episode be mainly the WWE title and US title being strained head. Those are the things you have to do with these shows. Look
Yeah, you
at
gotta
NXT.
budget your time. Yeah.
Honestly, look at NXT. I think NXT is the perfect example of how to make every single title equal.
And to have a storyline that makes sense for each individual
Yeah.
like belt too.
I think every single title in NXT is equal.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like one is bigger than the other, and that's where they treat it.
Yeah.
The tag titles, the tag women's North American and NXT World, they all can main event a show and easily main event a show.
Yeah.
And they all have before. And I like the fact that they make them a stand belt. Each belt is important.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that WWE has to start really doing in the main roster, making your titles important again. Because even New Japan does that. The New Japan, the titles they all have their set stones, but they all are important to have.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Naito. Naito don't give a fuck.
Oh man.
But that's something that we talk about that a lot in the show. And that's something that's a constant thing is the way we see how the titles are treated.
Yep.
They do good, and then they do the same shit that they did for many years. The U.S. Championship, where is it?
Man, that's a
Where R-Truth forgot that he had the title?
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
I like the fact that they work. I feel like they only could do one at a time. Oh, we got to work on the IC title, though. Yeah, but the U.S. title's there. That's the secondary belt of SmackDown. That's supposed to be a stepping stone belt. That's supposed to be building your champions on with that title. So that title should indicate you that, all right, I won this title, now I'm ready for the world title.
Yes.
And same thing with IC. IC was always like that. Since I started wrestling, it was like that. Seeing Bret Hart run with that IC title was so important to me because I saw him work from the tag to the IC.
Okay.
And that was rare in that time.
Man.
For someone to be a tag team specialist going into the singles and actually being successful.
Yeah, you're right. That is true. Yeah.
So it is a thing. Like again, this is something that WWE should really be looking at is how to make every title feel important. Maybe making every title have the time to develop stories. Again, not everyone has to be on the show, but at least everyone should have a story going into it.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, and it's kind of a shame because you mentioned the U.S. title that hasn't had any development since then.
No.
They had that tag match, and that was it.
Yeah, you built Naka and Rusev as a tag team, and R-Truth is missing.
Yeah, like he's got the
Maybe they
belt. I
killed him.
thought she was supposed to be the highlighted one. What happened?
Maybe they killed him.
Ah, no. Then Carmella would have been sad. She was up. She wrestled.
Yeah,
That tag match with Naomi.
yeah, she's focused on the tag. She don't care about R-Truth. You know what WCW should do with SmackDown is have R-Truth forget that he's the US champion.
Wow. That's
like
or
have him forget.
The wrong show defending it. That'd be fine.
Like have him get like a notice, like you have to defend the title within 30 days or you'll lose it. And you're like, what title? And you just see him like using it as a paperweight or something.
Oh, jeez.
I think that would be hilarious.
or him just on Raw and he's like, I'm scheduled to be here. You're like, no, you're not. You're champion on SmackDown. Well, yeah. Let me get a match.
And you lose it on Raw.
Yeah, he loses on Raw.
But yeah, there's a big plan for a superstar shakeup after WrestleMania. So I hope they bring some people to SmackDown. Look, I think there's a lot of people that want to stay on SmackDown, but there's a few people that I would like to add, and they could take some from back to Raw.
Okay.
Like Randy Orton should go to Raw.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think Rusev should go back to Raw.
You think so?
I think so because he tried SmackDown. He was not getting nowhere. At least Raw, they had the IC title. If they do still have the IC title after the shakeup. But I don't know. It's just I feel like maybe a new scenery will help him develop. Like I think he developed enough. I think they're kind of like Samoa Joe in a way. Like I think Rusev is another person that should have been WWE champion a while ago, and
yeah,
they just didn't put the belt on him. During that whole John Cena with the tank shit, that should have been the time when he won a WWE title.
Wow, you're right. That'd have been cool.
Yeah, at least he should have been at least a one-time WWE champion. You gave it Jinder Mahal. You gave him 6 months. You could do the Rusev.
Hey, listen, if you want to compare Rusev to somebody, really, look at Sheamus. He was world champ.
Yeah.
So if Sheamus was world champ, and I think now, as putting together a singles match, Rusev is way better at putting together a match than Sheamus is at a singles match.
Yeah.
Know? So yeah,
I think it's more the fact that we got used to seeing Sheamus in the tag division now.
This is true, but I'm just saying, in personal opinion, like of Sheamus matches and Rusev matches, like I'm kind of more entertained.
I like Sheamus a lot. I think he's a very physical person and shit like that, and especially depending on the fight too.
Yeah.
Because if it's someone that's very physical as him, you're gonna get a really good match. If someone's light and they don't want to be hit, then that's when you start getting the hesitation on people, and they don't make a good match.
Gotcha.
Take a hit, motherfucker. But yeah, anything else? Raw, again, those are the things that bother me. Raw, congratulations, Revival as the new tag team champions. I'm very happy with that. Please bring back the old belts. Do the shit that Cody Rhodes did with the IC title. Bring back the old school titles, and they're just so much prettier than the current.
And they keep saying gold.
Yeah. Michael
Cole has said gold like 15 times.
I hate the fact that the titles are not gold. I like gold titles. The women's the tag team titles are beautiful. I didn't expect them to be that beautiful. I'm like, wow, they are actually really pretty belts. Yeah, and they're gold. They could talk about gold. The guys have nickels. Not that anything. The SmackDown title, I think the colors work really good together.
Okay.
I don't like the Raw title that much.
But I know what I don't like though is that even the belts before that they didn't look gold. They were
copper. They're bronze. That's what they were. They're pennies.
So that's what I don't like. I like the champions having gold.
Me too. And yeah, Revival, bring back those the old tag titles. Or you know what? You guys have Raw and SmackDown tag titles. They were not bad looking. Bring those back.
You're right.
They're both gold. One, the SmackDown looked more like the old school one, but with the blue strap, and then you also had the Raw, which had the red little world in the middle.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, after this WrestleMania, they're due for like a redesign. That Universal title needs to go. I think so.
I agree.
And the silver tag belts. I mean, yes, I like the SmackDown ones more, but I also do like champions having their gold.
I like gold.
You know what I mean? I the color for the strap is up for debate. You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want, but listen, it's just champion should have gold.
Yeah,
It says it. It's
yep.
tradition. If you want to keep tradition, excuse me. I don't know. Some
Yeah,
type of tradition, you know.
yeah. I kind of want the gold back. I miss the gold titles, especially the tag titles. I always liked the tag championships.
Yes.
I
I
actually
agree.
used to have them. I used to have the replicas of them.
Oh wow, nice.
They're really nice belts.
Good shit. Good shit.
Yeah. But yeah, NXT amazing show, good storylines going into the next week. Adam
Also
Cole,
shout out
Ricochet killed it.
205.
205 Live had a really good match as well with Tony Nese and Noam Dar.
That was unexpected, dude.
I wish I watched it earlier. Like everyone was telling me to watch that match between you and Minion with Opinion. Yeah, both were telling me, "Oh, you need to see this match." And usually I'm more ahead. I'm usually ahead more than Minion with 205, but I've been slacking off, and then I've been trying to finish Kingdom Hearts, and Crackdown came out, so I've been trying to balance both.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'm also like binge watching Super Sentai, so it's like so much shit that I gotta watch.
I got you.
It's just like but yeah.
But
But
good show.
yeah,
Good show.
really good match, really good match. I was happy with the show.
Mm-hmm.
Nice needs I think Nice needs that time to shine as well. Like I feel Cedric is ready to go out of 205. I think he needs to go to the main roster, maybe go for the IC title, maybe a SmackDown or Raw. I think they can benefit from his talent a lot, and not just work him as a cruiserweight. Look at Mustafa Ali; he's killing it.
Yes.
So I think you could do the same thing with Cedric. And Cedric is popular. Cedric could talk when he wants to.
And he can work with a lot of people. So
yeah, you could also put him in a tag team with Apollo Crews.
I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, I don't want to just dump two black dudes together, but their styles mesh together so well.
Yeah, I
so
think
it would
they could.
look nice.
Yeah, I think they could do a lot of crazy shit. Like imagine that gorilla press slam into a gut check,
or if he throws you on your back and fucking Cedric does the what's his finisher, Nick? The thing where he drops you on your back.
Yeah, the gut check.
Oh, that's what he calls it. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah.
So imagine him doing the gorilla press and dropping him into the gut check.
That'd be great.
That sounds painful. I don't want that.
Nope. And then he flips on top of you. Oh yeah, that'd be even worse.
Come on, man.
Oh shit.
But there's a lot of things.
Do it to Leo Rush once.
Yes. Leo Rush. Leo Rush too. I feel like he's great for 205, but his character is really doing a lot for.
You know what? I think it is, and I don't. This might not be a popular opinion. I think he took Enzo's spot.
Yeah.
I think they needed a person like Enzo in some capacity, and so that's the role that Leo Rush is filling.
Yeah.
But I like that he's so capable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's annoying, which is what he's supposed to be, but he's so good in the ring and outside. So like, all right, I don't mind it. I really don't. If only Bob could get some more charisma.
Yep.
That's about it. Although I do like the one-handed chokeslam. That's pretty cool when he does it to Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Because he gets some hang time.
Yep.
So what
else?
I think that's it. I mean, I saw some New Japan stuff. I was telling you.
Oh, yeah. We also got a new champion.
Yeah. Congratulations to Jay White. Switchblade.
Yep.
The Kiwi. What's his name? Like the Kiwi Cutter or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, shout outs. Good that New Japan's trying new things. Because he's young, right?
Yeah, he's young.
So,
he took Omega's spot.
And, no, yeah, you're right. And I think it's cool that he was sent out there by Finn Balor. Like, I was reading a little story about that. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. He said, hey, go east, my friend. Mm-hmm. And you will find gold. And, hey, what happened?
I liked Balor's story, especially in New Japan. Like, he never expected to go to WWE.
Really?
He was not planning to go to WWE.
Wow.
He was happy in he was content over there. But they were promising him the IWGP and stuff like that, but then WWE, well, NXT gave him a big offer, and
Yeah,
that's when he started he wanted to go to the States to wrestle too. So
I miss him in NXT. I miss a lot of people in NXT.
one thing I hope for the Superstar Shakeup that it includes NXT.
Really? Wow. Okay.
I hope that it does because I see it as an equal brand to the other two, maybe superior
Yeah,
right
very
now.
much. Yeah.
Oh, last but not least, I fucking have a picture for Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
You see all the couples in WWE, and you see Ciampa and Goldie, holding Goldie.
That's good. Oh, did you see the two shirts? The tweet from
Yeah,
Ciampa
the
about the
military
shirts?
ones, right?
Yeah. So there's some cool merch. I think is that on the WWE shop?
Yeah, it's on the shop.
So he says, "What was it like the best champion and the best man?"
Yeah.
You know, it was a Becky Lynch shirt. But then he tweets after it, and he's like, "Oh, I was talking about myself both times." That's great. That's great.
I love Ciampa.
Still, I think he's 2018's best sports entertainer. I think he is.
I agree.
Love Becky, but sports entertainer, Ciampa. Yes.
Best champion.
Yeah, definitely. But oh, he's definitely the best champion.
He's the best champion.
Definitely in a long time. I think and he's different too, man. Like he's not like anybody. I love that.
So, Mattel and DC are doing Lucha Libre looking DC heroes.
Okay. Okay.
They look weird. Batman has a tattoo on his chest.
Really?
Rio. Yeah,
I don't know
it's
about
wrestling
that.
related. It's funny. Like Deathstroke looks like a. Let's see the picture after the cast. All right, I guess we wrap this up.
All right. All right.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. You can find us everywhere on social media on the Recycle Link, on Twitter, Instagram, WordPress, Tumblr, YouTube, and SoundCloud. You can also find me. I'm Mark with the Mic on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitch, and Twitter. I did a Crackdown playthrough yesterday.
Okay.
And also you could find our Facebook boards, the Wrestling Babble and the Recycle Link. Very active on there. We will have the wrestling polls for the Elimination Chamber tonight. So be interactive. It'd be great.
Do it.
And maybe I can't drink tonight, so I won't do a drinking game. I try to make wrestling drinking games.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go prematurely, but see y'all next week.
Peace out, laters, and enjoy Elimination Chamber. And don't always remember, follow Jenkins with sandwiches.